and today's lesson is going to be lesson 4 of day 1, and it's going to be based off of what's called a chromatic scale. Chromatic scale is going to be when you're playing from the beginning of one note all the way to the end, meaning if you were playing with an A, you'd be playing all 12 notes, which would be A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat to A. Now, one of the ways you could do this, which would, you could just sit here and go A, B flat, B, C, C flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, A. And although it's a good exercise, it's really, it wastes a lot of energy, it wastes a lot of time. And chromatic scales is something you hear a lot in blues, and it's also your walking bass line. So an example of what we're going to be doing is the very beginnings of, like, take a song like Hey Joe from Jimi Hendrix. The song is still almost 45, 50 years old at this point. Still a cool song though. And once again, you got to start somewhere. So the chromatic scale, with all of my students and the way I learned, you always start on, you start on the A. It's on, which is going to be on the 5th fret of the E string. It's the most comfortable to play. It's not super stretched out, and your fingers aren't going to be too cramped. So once again, we're going to be going 1, 2, 3, 4. Start on the 5th fret, which is the A. So you're going to, wherever your index finger is, just let your other fingers just comfortably rest. The scale for this, I'm getting a little flustered here, is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we would go to the next string, which is our A string, and we're going to shift. Even though I'm saying down the neck, we're going up. We're going down the neck because we're going down in the note sequence. So A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E. Finger pattern hasn't changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Think of it, if you want, you can think of it as a shape. It's almost like you're going up a staircase now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E. 3rd fret on the D string, which is your F, G flat, G, A flat. Now we have to shift. We're going to shift up the neck to the A. So here's our root, here's our octave. And that's what we covered in the last lesson. We also covered root 5th octave. The root 5th octave it's in the chromatic scale. So once again, it's going to be A. We're going to be going from A to A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G, A flat, and then you have to shift your pinky down. Now we're going to go backwards. We're going to go in ascending order. A, G flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, no, that was D flat. You're right. Come on, kid, get it right. C, B, B flat, and you're going to shift up to the A, down to the A. And once again, all the way from lesson 1, whole note, half note, quarter note, play this with a metronome. And this is the beginning of your walking bass lines. Like I said, you can use this in Hey Joe. A lot of jazz lines use it. Really, really big in blues. It's a lot of fun to play, and it's a good exercise. So if you have any questions on this, again, contact me at kevin@brokentreemusic.com. This is something you want to start off on the 5th fret, maybe go to the 6th, back to the 5th, then go to the 7th, back to the 5th. What this is going to teach you is, as you say and play it, you're going to start hearing the notes that you're playing, and as you're saying them, you're going to start to identify them, and it's going to start getting into your head there on what exactly it is that you're playing. And you have to do this on your E string and your A string, of course. So whatever exercise I teach you, if you can start on the 5th, it means you can start on the 3rd, it means you can start it on the 1st. Although once you get up into here, it's going to get a little tricky. So maybe I'll do that on the day 2 video. So play with it, mess around with it, let me know if it works out for you, and leave some comments below. Let me know how everything is going. Talk to you soon.